Vaughn and welcome back to another favorites video. If you did not see my last favorites video where I kind of reintroduced the concept of doing favorites on my channel, and for some of you it was the introduction, definitely click the link below so you can get caught up. I'll also put a link up here or whatever so you guys can see that video. But as we dive into the favorites today, I want to start off by talking a little bit about my look because I feel like we used to do that before. So my lipstick is just a matte red by NARS. It's called Cruella, I believe. My hair, I actually have a tutorial coming for this in the coming days, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I am going to show you guys two of the star products that I think are responsible for my look, so I'm definitely going to share that today. And my nail color, I did do my nails. I'm really excited about it, and I'm going to share with you guys those colors and products. My top is actually a dress that I got from Forever 21, and my jeans are from Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova is it for like the curvy girls, even like the slim thick. Fashion Nova is it on the jean scene. I can't speak for everything, but the jean scene, yeah. So on my nails, I'm using this Ella and Mielle color. This is called Desert Island. You guys, I love Ella and Mielle. I believe this is a vegan brand. Don't quote me. It's the perfect nude for like any skin tone. And I know sometimes with browner tones, sometimes they're either a little too chalky or a little too sheer, but this one is a really good blend. I feel like it has that like that nice mother of pearl finish on it. Looks really good, so I love this polish for my nude looks. Lately for my top and base coat, I've been using this Sally Hansen Color Therapy polish. This is the strengthening top coat and this one is the strengthening base coat. You guys know I've rocked natural nails now for probably over 10 years, and in order for me to be able to do that successfully, I have to have a good strengthening base coat because I like my nails to be fed all the nutrients that it needs, and I also like to have that barrier between the nail color and my natural nail. So I love a good base coat but also top coat, you know, so the color can last. So I found that these Sally Hansen ones are pretty good, especially for the price. All right, let's go ahead and get started into this hair, you guys. This is a basic twist out. Like I said, I have a video coming in a couple days with all the details, but these are the two products that I use together as a little cocktail, and I really love these together, you guys. These are brand new products from Cantu, and this collection comes with a full comprehensive line of styling products. They're really good. Today I used the avocado hydrating gel along with the avocado hydrating curling cream. It smells amazing. And basically that's what gave me this kind of really shiny, defined twist out results. And based on the way that my hair feels with these products in it, lets me know that this twist out is going to last at least 3 or 4 days. I love when I try a new line of hair products and it works amazingly. Like, I love when it's like a home run. So really happy about my results. My hair is really soft and bouncy, and it just looks really good. And I like legit did not experience any flaking or product residue or anything left behind, which I know a lot of times people experience with Cantu products. So that was a plus. So it seems like whatever they're doing in the lab, they're improving their products. So happy about it. Okay, so while we're talking about moisturized hair and all that, let's talk a quick bit about skin. A few days ago, the company Dove had sent me and my daughter Anne a little quarantine care package. It was so cute. It came with like this little garden thing and all that. But they sent to us their new body washes, right? These are the new instant foaming body washes. I got one in sensitive skin and then I got one in deep moisture. We've been using these like crazy, you guys. I have to say the part that I love the most about them is not even the foaming claim, right? I don't really care about my body wash foaming. I love the scent of these. It goes on so smooth and soft and frothy. It's like I'm putting a latte on, like seriously. And it automatically exudes this really rich scent. It almost smells a little cologne-y, you know, in a good way. I really love it, you guys. So I've been using the deep moisture one for me and my husband, and then my daughter, I've been using the sensitive skin one on her. Really pleased with these. I mean, the frothy stuff and all that is a plus. I mean, it's nice to have like a foaming body wash, but that's not what sold me. What sold me was the smooth feel and the scent. Also about skin, I had to include this. I know I've been talking about this for like the last couple of months, and that is this Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Hydrating Face Mask. I've been using this heavily the last couple of months just because I've really been kind of beside myself, indulging in self-care, pampering sort of activities. I mean, there's really nothing else to do. So I've been using this mask mostly during bath time for some reason. So I'll put it on my face face. I'll go ahead and soak in the tub, and it's just this really like spa-like feel that I get from using this. But what I will say is that because it contains like that charcoal, pomegranate, honey, it's a natural brightener. So it really illuminates the skin and wakes it up. It makes your skin feel so supple and refreshed. It's super uber hydrating. So sometimes after I rinse this off, I don't even need to put on a moisturizer right away. Like, I'm not even kidding. Highly recommend it, you guys. If you have not tried Mielle beauty products, definitely give it a shot. Now, I recently did a clean with me video. You guys absolutely loved it. I mean, you devoured that content. I really appreciated that video. Got over 100,000 views, so obviously you guys love it. From that video, I wanted to pull 2 of my most favorite household items just to share with you guys in this favorites video, because I truly am passionate about the cleanliness of my home. I probably care more about a clean home than I care about a beautiful home, but you guys gave me so many compliments on my house being beautiful, and you liked my decor and everything, so thank you so much, you guys. I absolutely struggle with decor. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's one of those things where it's a growing pain. You just have to kind of get with the program, catch your own vibe, and go with it, because for me, hiring someone to come in and decorate your house is something that rich people do. I mean, I don't know, like I don't really see myself doing that. Couldn't really justify the bill, you know, just to be honest. And it's just one of those things where I feel like the more I'm here and the more I get to know myself and know how I want to feel in my space, I can do it myself. And I'm in no hurry to try and get to a finish line really quickly to try to impress anyone. Honestly, I just really want my house to feel like home. And I feel like for me personally, the only way for me to do that is if I do it myself. All right, you heard me raving in the video enough, but I just wanted to share them here. This first one is an air freshener, right? A fabric spray. The official title is linen and room spray, but I'm just saying, you know, you could just spray it throughout the room. And I love this Caldrea spray, you guys. First of all, Caldrea is like a luxury line, if you ask me. Like, the products are so freaking good. Now, this particular one is the sea salt neroli fragrance, which is amazing, you guys. I just love it. I love the spray nozzle on here. I love everything about this product. I love that it's clear in the bottle. You know, it's just so awesome. You really feel like you're just spraying water droplets around your house. And this particular sea salt scent is inspired by bright, clear mornings at the shore, a fresh, watery fragrance made with essential oils of lemon and neroli. I mean, ladies, it don't get no better than that. So I mean, A+. Like, I love this stuff. I use this in every room that has anything fabric, right? So sheets, pillows, curtains, fabric couch, you know, rugs, whatever. I will spray this on it because it smells so nice. It lingers for a really nice long time. My husband loves the smell. I feel like it's very gender neutral. It doesn't smell too flowery. It's very nice, very easy on the nose. I use this Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day. This is a tub and towel cleaner. It focuses on removing soap scum and hard water stains. You guys, this works so well. This is the reason that I feel like I can clean my own house. You know, you guys know I usually will hire a couple times a month a cleaning service to come in and help me, because it's a lot of work, you guys. This house is really big compared to what I'm used to, and it can take a lot out of you. So products like this help me gain the confidence to be able to tackle 3 bathrooms, you know, at one time. You guys know that can be a task. So this helps me out a great deal because it does pretty much most of the work for me. All I have to do is come back, wipe it off, and then use my glass cleaner and shine everything up, and I am done. So this works so well. It kind of reminds me of the cleaning ability of scrubbing bubbles, but it doesn't leave behind as much of a residue as scrubbing bubbles. And it has that nice lavender scent, so it doesn't smell all chemically, and it's a safer clean. You know, I use bleach and some disinfecting cleaners throughout my process of cleaning my house, but sometimes, you know, you just want to use something that's a little bit safer to use for the environment and for the people that live in your house. And I'm running a little low, so I'm getting kind of nervous, but I definitely need to order more. And speaking of ordering more, I'll put the links to everything I can find down in the description box. Okay, ladies, lastly, we're gonna get into some beverages. All right, I'm kind of sitting a little bit in front of my little walk-up mini bar here, so it's totally appropriate. We are gonna talk about my wine of the month. It's kind of a concept I birthed in my last favorites video, kind of right in front of the camera with you guys. I'm like, that'll be a good idea. Just might as well share wine of the month, why not? So I'm gonna start off kind of piggybacking off of where I started in my last favorites video, and that's talking about these 19 Crimes wines. Now, I was telling you guys in my last one that there was a wine that was aged in a barrel, bourbon barrel. specifically, but I didn't have it because I had drank it up and threw the bottle away. So this time I kept the bottle. It's empty though. I drank it. But this one is a red wine aged 30 days in rum barrels. You guys, I didn't know it was gonna be so good. Okay, I actually thought I was grabbing the bourbon barrel one, but I grabbed the rum one and I was like, okay, well this is great because I get to try a new one. Delicious, hun, delicious. So full-bodied. So nice. I love 19 Crimes because you can get this at your local grocery store. There's nothing special about it. I believe this is like an $11 or $10 bottle. Accessible, affordable, delicious. I love this because it kind of finishes kind of smoky, just a little bit, not enough to, you know, be annoying or anything, but just a really fragrant experience. And it also has some kind of jammy notes, kind of makes you think about preserves. It's just very well done, very well developed in flavor. So I highly recommend this one. Next, speaking of rum barrel aged wines. So I wanted to try this one just because I saw the bourbon barrel aged label. This one is by Beringer Brothers. You guys, when I shop for wines in grocery stores, usually I look for wines that were kind of crafted in California. I mean, you know, just because of California's reputation for great wines. I mean, they got all the famous vineyards out there. So usually when I see California, I'm like, okay, I'll kind of go with this one. I also look for the ABV because a lot of times with wines with higher ABV, I have a tendency to like them more. No, I'm just kidding. But usually that means that it's probably a higher quality wine. I mean, you do the math. Look at, you know, do some comparisons yourself. Look at some higher ABVs versus the lower ones, and you tell me what you find. I found that a lot of times the higher ABV usually comes with a little bit of a higher cost, and the higher cost usually results in better taste. So I don't know. It seemed like a good idea, right? So I went ahead and went with this one, and you guys, so good. I don't know if it's better than the 19 Crimes one that I tried that was aged in a bourbon soaked barrel, but it's definitely in there. So yeah, this reminds me of a wine that I would have like at an Italian steak restaurant or something like that. Something like that. In my last favorites, I promised I'd start sharing some beer selections with you guys, and that's definitely one of my favorite things. Beer reminds me of summertime. Probably my favorite brewery to ever exist. And I do believe that Goose Island is still considered a microbrewery. I don't know. But Goose Island is headquartered right here in Chicago, and they make some of my favorite beer ever. Two of my favorite beers that Goose Island makes, favorite types of beers, is barrel-aged stouts and IPAs. For you guys who might not be as familiar, a barrel-aged stout is basically a stout beer that was aged in bourbon-soaked barrels. Kind of like what I was talking about with those wines. You see a trend here. You guys kind of see the things that I like. So I really love those types of beers, and my favorite one of all time that they make is the Bourbon County. I don't have one to show you guys because I ran out. They only drop that beer once a year. It's every Black Friday right after Thanksgiving, and it's really hard to get. I mean, you got to get up at like 4 in the morning, camp out, wait in line, and then they only let you buy one bottle at a time or whatever. And usually my husband can get me cases because he knows people, but we drank them all this past fall, so I don't have any left this time. I have to wait until Q4 this year to get more. But anyway, that's my favorite beer, and this is my second favorite. I love Goose Island IPA. I got this one in the can from the grocery store, but they also have it in the bottle. Really good. If you guys like IPAs, you will love the Goose Island IPA. It's like a meal. It's so wholesome, it's delicious, I love it. And lastly, let's end on a high note with talking about all these beers and alcohols. I got something for the non-drinkers, okay? This is my favorite water, all right? Let's talk about water. This is my favorite water, you guys. I love mineral carbonated water. It is absolutely the best. I can mix in little droplets of lemon and lime, or you can get fancy, you know, put some raspberries, put some orange slices. Baby, whatever you do is gonna be delicious. This is my favorite way to have water. You guys know I struggle with my H2O intake. I have to do special things to it to make myself like it. Put some cucumber, put some strawberries. I have to do something to make myself like it, or I will not drink enough of it. So this helps me get my water intake for the day. I try to stay as close to a gallon as I can. So yeah, San Pellegrino, love it. I buy these by the case. I leave them out on my counter because they also look pretty. I love the packaging. And then I have some in the fridge, just always ready to drink. So I usually buy these in bulk from Costco or whoever. All right, so that's it for my favorites for May. Are you guys excited? I was so excited for this video. Keep an eye out on my June favorites video, which will be coming a little bit at the end of June. And I thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will talk to you in my next one. Mwah! Bye.